Okay, so right, let's get started. So I hope everyone are doing great and good afternoon. So welcome to our skill development session. Okay, so I know you might be wondering why are we talking about skills right after the exams, right? You might be thinking, why do we now already we are stressed with the career guidance, and why do we really need a skill guidance, right? So you will have an idea. Okay. Well, now let me tell you something cool. Okay. Listen to me very carefully, and this is going to be really interesting. Okay. So, though you know that the world is changing super fast. You see, so many people are being developing, and there are so many changes in the technology. So, we know the world is changing super fast, and we know that getting a good marks in exam is good. Now, certain people you may have seen the topper of your class, the student who scores well in your class might not be earning, but the student who always scores somewhere in the middle or might not study, but that student might be earning, or that student might be much talented. You know what? Qualification is different from your skill. Skill will help you to back up your earnings, as well as it will back up your life. But when you talk about qualification, say for example, after you A level, you do your degrees and then masters, and even though there are some lectures or there are some people, even though they have completed the PhD, still there are people who are jobless. That means they only just focus on their career but not their skills. So we need to understand skill is really important. Without the skill, you can't start up a business, or you can't earn, or you can't even go for a job. So remember, skill is very, very, very important. So skill is what makes you earn money, solve problems, as well as you have seen certain boss ladies and boss men and all of them, right? So if you wanted to become the boss in your life, and if you wanted to earn 100%, the skill is really, really, really important. I'll tell you why. You know what? I am a person who believe in skill than the qualification. Even though I had qualification, nothing worked out. Even though I have been completed my marketing, even though I have been completed my digital companies and all of them, nothing gave me help other than my skill. So let me tell you what is a skill is about. So let me talk about the real incident happened. Okay, I had two students last year. One girl called Amina, and other one is called a boy called Nuhman. These two people, like the reason that I wanted to start the skill development guidance, is main reason is this, because those are the two people who always check on me, and they always ask guidance from me, what to do next, what am I supposed to do, how to do, and all of them. So one of my student called Amina. Okay, so what is she did this, she's good at drawing. Actually, she used to color well, she's good at drawing, but she said that she has no idea how to earn, because she's only good at drawing. Then I told her, just start drawing some portraits and updating Instagram. And after 6 months, she started earning per week. She started earning 5,000. That means monthly she earns 20,000. Now she was a student. She has no idea what to do, and she was asking me. She told she has only this one, and she didn't do A levels. She didn't do A levels. She said she's not interested in A levels, but she wanted to start something to earn. Then I told, instead you are staying at home, jobless, start drawing something, update in Instagram daily. She used to update it every day. Every single day she used to draw something, some portraits, and she used to update. And after 6 months, she got orders for the portraits. And now she's earning 5,000 per week. So it's unimaginable. She was really happy, and she told this to me. And I also was happy, because there is a growth in her skill. Even though she has no idea, I know there are people now, among you all, there might be people among you all, there might be people who are really talented but no idea what to do. Maybe they didn't do the A levels, maybe they didn't do anything else, but they are talented. You, all of us are talented. All of you all are talented. Remember, everyone has a unique skill. But to identify the unique skill only goes a lot of time. Now, if you are a person now here, the people who are here right now, you guys might be thinking what I'm skilled right now. Maybe I'm good in craft, but I'm not getting orders. That means that is not your skill. Remember, if you are good in something and if you can't earn using that, that means that is not your key talent. Remember, if you do something and if you are earning, that is going to be your key talent. Right. I'll talk about one of my another student called Nuhman. So what happened is Nuhman is a child, okay? Like when he was grade 9, he used to come to my ICT class. Like I used to have some physical classes and individually and all. So now this child has already completed his O level last year itself. And this child, what he is good is, he used to download Canva. He used to download Canva and he used to edit videos. He's good in editing videos. Actually, he's good in editing videos. That means I don't say he does perfectly, but he does something. He does something and he shares me every time. His mother used to share his works and all of them. I'm super amazed. And all I was like, he said he loves to choose ICT stream and he wanted to do more in ICT. Then he got my guidance. I told do here and there, and he just doing that. Then I asked him, to learn all these skill, I mean to learn your courses and all, how are you getting money? Because they are really finding difficult to pay their class fees and all of them. Then only he told that as I'm I'm like, as I'm really interested in editing nowadays, I'm working with a small business owners. Now right, think you are a business owner, will you have time to edit pictures? Will you have time to make, even though you're good in editing pictures and everything, at what time you will be only focused on earning the profit, but you won't be able to upload it in Instagram, you will not be able to upload it in this and that, and you will not have time to edit videos and all of them. So then what he told is, he just made a poster and he started sharing among his people. And what did he do is, he got some 2-3 clients from small business. They are also small business, and he started editing these videos. He just earned 500 from each. So imagine, your skill should give you something. That is what you call it as skill. So skill should give you something. Remember, skills are superpower of this generation. Nowadays, think about value. Thomas Alva Edison, he has not studied at all, but he invented bulb because of his skill, because of his thinking power and all of that. So you need to think that the skills are the superpower. It's like kind of a magic in your life. So no matter who you are, you can be creative, you can be smart, you can be funny, you can be an organized person. There is a skill waiting for you to discover and grow. So remember, skill is something that you need to understand, right? So I'll talk about the two types of skill that we really know in this world. There are two types of skills, okay? One, we call it as soft skill. Other one, we call it as hard skill. Can anyone tell me what is a soft skill according to you? Can anyone tell me what is soft skill according to you? What do you mean by soft skill? Yes? Can anyone tell me an example for soft skill? If you don't know, it's okay. Just be silent. It doesn't matter. Okay, let me know what is soft skill. What do you mean by soft skill? Now, soft skill means not easy. Hard skill means not hard. Remember, soft skill means something from your brain. You do something out of your brain. For example, communication. I'm talking to you is my soft skill. Time management is a soft skill. Leadership quality is a soft skill. So those things will come under soft skill. But when I talk about hard skill, what do you think? Like baking, doing something, effort, video editing, makeup, coding, tailoring. These all things will come under hard skill. So there are two types of skill. Now see, when you go to any work, they will ask your soft skill and Hard skills. You should know. Now, you know what is a CV, right? What do you mean by CV? Curriculum vitae. So, when you talk about the CV, your details. So, they will expect, this child should have a soft skill. You will say, I am good in time management, punctuality, communication, leadership. Then, what are your hard skills? Now, say, I'm going for IT company. Can I write baking as my hard skill? Now, say, I'm going for a IT company, and can I write my baking as my hard skill? Never ever do that. When you are going, now say, if you are applying a work for an IT company, write the hard skill related to the ICT, not to write something unrelevant to that. So that means you should write video editing or coding, or like, say, what do you say, a website creating, like that. You can write it under hard skill when you're going. Now, say you wanted to join a restaurant. Can I write coding there? No, I can write baking. I can write cooking, like that. I can do that. So that is what you call it as hard skill and soft skill. Did you get an idea? Did you get an idea? So today we are going to explore. That means I am going to make you understand who you are. That means we are going to explore how to find your skill. How can you develop them? Even how can you start a small business or freelance job using them? So do you feel exciting to know about it? Do you feel exciting to know about it? How are we going to earn at this age? Certain people will think, okay, so we are going to think like what? Now, say you are just 16 or 17, and if you want to become a billionaire, you should start right now itself. So, let's learn your skill. You are going to learn your skill, not my skill. Okay, right, listen. Now, I take a minute, okay? Take a minute. If anyone has a paper or a pen with you, or just take a minute and listen to me. What are the 3 things you enjoy doing a lot? Think like that. Now, whenever, if I am a person, I used to think myself, I will think what I like. Now, your skills comes from what you like, huh? What you don't like doesn't come like that. So, the skill comes from what you like. So, I always think, what are the 3 things I like doing? That means I will say, teaching I like. Then, painting I like. Then, I like to do some dancing. So, these are my skills. Like that, only you have to think. Then, you should think your parents appreciate on you on what? Now, if you do, say, for example, you are a child. If you cook well, your mother appreciates. Superb, my daughter is cooking well. That means, what is your skill there? You should think, if someone is getting attracted to you, what you're doing, that is going to be your skill. Think, now think. What was the skill that you was doing and your parents started appreciating? Now think. And think what's something you would love to learn. Now, say you say you are a person don't have any skill value, but think what you like to learn. Think, photography. I love photography. That means now your skill is going to be a photography because you love that. Now think, you love a song. Won't you by heart that song? Without even by hearting, you remember this music. When the starting of the song itself, you know what is that song itself. That means you are obsessed with what is that song. Remember, your skills will love you when you love them. Like what? You should know what you love. You are interested. Honestly, I don't like tailoring. So that means, will I be able to learn tailoring? Just think, will I be able to learn tailoring? Even though you teach me 10 times to stitch, I don't know to stitch, because you should love something to make it as your skill. That is what you need to understand. So remember, first of all, you need to understand what is your skill. Now itself, can someone tell me what you like, so I can just come up with an idea to tell you what to do? Yes? Any skill, anything, doesn't matter. Talking is a skill, yes. Communication is a skill, of course, yes. Then what else? Painting, very good. Teaching, reading, singing, editing, crafting. I see lots of things, very good. Coding, yes. Drawing, wow. I see so many talented people over here. And you guys are literally going to be the billionaire in next few years if you just listen to me and you're going to work hard. To be honest, my goal is not to become like this person or that person or anything else. My goal is to become rich. That is what my goal. So if you have the same goal and you're going to listen to me, of course, you will definitely get it done. Listen, now what are we going to do is actually, now I'll tell some things for the girls. Okay, let me, I'm not going to separate you all, but I'm saying some common things that the girl can do at home. Now, see, to be honest, I never go out. I don't go for any jobs. I am the boss of my house. I am the boss of my family. I am the boss of my whatever it is. So that means if a girl really wanted to become the boss at their home without even stepping out, of course, I'll tell you certain things. Think whether you can start up this. Okay, this is a suggestion from me. I can do everything, but I'm not a person who is interested in doing and selling them. But I can share my ideas to you, to be honest. Right, listen. One thing is the trending business that goes all around for the girls is nowadays the candle making. Okay, it's just a suggestion. Okay, I'm not telling you go and do candle, no, but you know what? Candle making is very simple. Melting the wax, adding it to the mold, getting a shape, adding color, fragrance, and all of them, and you can sell that for like 1,500, 3,500, or like whatever it is, because you know luxury people love candle. That is the main goal. Okay, so you can make your own brand. Now say, don't see others. Okay, don't see others, don't see that next house girl is doing that, next house girl is doing this and that and all, because now the cooking as well as the baking, the henna, everything has become common nowadays. It has become common, like when you bored, you know henna, like that nowadays. Earlier days only the henna was highly demanded, but it is not demanded nowadays. So I better sure that keep the henna artistry or the baking as your side skills, not your main skills, because side skills sometimes will help you, will not help you, because side skills, why? Because those people know, everyone know in this world, even my mother know, father know, everyone knows. So that means, am I going to take this as my business? No. Remember something unique. Don't look at your next house children and all, because comparison of someone else can ruin your own life. So make sure you find your own thing. If I copy the other person, I don't know what other person is going to do next. So I have to try something by my own. That own will give you throughout the lifetime service. So remember, what you create from your side will give you until the end. That is what you need to remember. Then what else? Nowadays, skincare, producing skincare. Now I have given you a book, no? In the book you have so many categories. I have given some unique things. Nowadays they do resin art, skincare, makeup artistry, dessert box. I've never seen people doing dessert box, but everyone does brownies and all of them. Think if you're a baker or if you whatever, I never seen people doing like dessert box, like you know, curated dessert box. So why don't you try something like that? I never seen the brownies in pots. I never seen brownies in pots. I never seen like the people are selling beverages, you know, beverages, no boba, tea at home and all. You have to go for a one goal office. You have to go for a mall. You have to go for whatever the mall and go and get the boba tea. But why can't you try at home and sell them out? Beverages, very rarely. You can put it in Uber Eats, Pick Me Eat, and whatever it is, you can get them done. So that is how that comes to the girls. But there are a lot I have been mentioned in the guidance book. You all can have a look into that. Let's come to the boys. Now, when it comes to the boys, nowadays, the what do you say? Nowadays, the very trending is tech repair, like fixing phones. Now, you know, my parents or your parents or our grandparents, like they will be using a normal phone. And those people, like, you know, they will drop the phone and they will always seek advices, like you know, now we all are young people, we know how to use a phone, but those people doesn't know. So you can be a phone advisor, you can get a payment or you can fix the phone, like we say, like a phone mechanic. These things are really trending nowadays in 2025. Then videography, you have a normal phone or you have a good iPhone, you don't need a camera or you don't need a videographing a kind of a thing, but you can start up with your videography. Nowadays I saw so many influencers are earning with the videography. They are just taking a picture of the food and editing it. Only your table has to be beautiful and taking a picture and doing it. And nowadays the printing business, of course, it's really demanded business is a printing. I also start, you also start, everyone starts. Still, the printing business in high in demand. So, if you are a boy, if you wanted to start up a printing business, but you need a capital, okay? I'm not telling without a capital you can do, but photography, of course, without a capital you can start. Then graphic designing. Nowadays, you can get the Canva Pro and you can start up with editing. Now, I'm not telling you, I'm not misguiding you, okay? So Canva Pro, you can start, but other than that, you have to learn the professional photography. First of all, you have to try learning from your scratch. Then after that, you can start exploring, you can do them out and all of them. Now think about where a girl and a boy can do. Think about that. Girls can do graphic designing, boys also can do graphic designing. Teaching, boys and girls can do teaching, but teaching everyone is doing. Now children won't come because children always goes to the famous people. No, even though those teachers doesn't teach, they will definitely go them, because that is how they are influencing. Then resin art, bookmarks, gift items. Nowadays, so many surprise planners are there, wedding planners are there. But why don't you start up with the birthday planners or even decoration? Like boy and girls can do them. Then social media handling, digital marketing. Then what else we can talk about? Then digital marketing, typewriters. All these are going to be high in demand in 2025. Most of the site is ICT. Now, if you have a plan of doing business management, remember business management is going under the demand. It's not in demand, but ICT side, especially AI. If you are learning about AI tools, if you are learning about the data science, in next 3 years, you are going to earn like millions. That is honestly truth, because I'm already learning a data science, because I know that is going to work 100%. You have to spend a bit, but the worth is really, really true. So you can do that. Okay. So remember, skills are not like for only for boys, only for girls. It's not like that. It's all about what you enjoy and what you know. For girls and boys, it's common, but even there are men who does makeup art, but still we don't judge them because they do more than the girls. The men does very well. So that means it's all about their talent. It's not about the gender. So find your own skill. You have to find your own skill. Always try to do. Now, let's say you love baking. Now you have to now. Most of the time, I have seen a very big mistake from the people is you create your brand name too long. Now think about the Gucci and all of them, and they have a small name. Why did they start? They are so highly branded, but their name is so short. That means, what do you need to understand? If your brand name is shorter, and if you can pronounce it, and if you can remember that name, that is the real brand name. So real brand name comes how? Shorter, pronounceable, as well as I know here few of the people are doing some business and online business and all, and still those people are thinking like, okay, I'm not doing well, maybe let's get some guidance. Of course, I'm here to help you out, but remember, if your brand name is shorter, remember you will get a highly reachable, because people loves to remember the shorter words. Now say I'm going to give a big name, and next time when I'm ordering something, I could not remember. Like I'm thinking, oh my God, I could not remember. So let's order from someone else. That is how they remember, no? So you should keep it something that is easy. Now think about this one, will you? Nike. Now think about the Nike. Like, why can't they keep a big name? Why are they keeping just with the 4 letters? Why? You will remember next time. So that's how the brand name is starting. Now say it can be a photography, it can be a editing, or it can be whatever it is. The brand name should be shorter, because that will make the people remember your name. That is how these people are doing it. Now think about, there are makeup products like MAC, NARS. Why I can remember this word instead of Huda, Beauty and all? I remember NARS and MAC very quickly because they are very short. So remember, the shorter brand name gives you more business, right? That is one thing people do a mistake, right? Okay. Now say you are going to start up a business next month. Okay. You are going to start up business. Whatever the skills you identify today itself, try to do something. That is how you earn, because we all of us are sent to this world to do something in this world. So if you die without even doing anything like our grandparents, Remember, we will be questioned later. So remember, someone somewhere should remember you. That's how you have to create a legacy and you have to die. So think like that. That is my motive. I'm talking about my motive. Create a legacy and you are going to leave the world. So remember, that's how you do whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Don't think whatever the skills you have is a cheap. Everything that you have is for a reason, and everything is given gifted differently. God has gifted everyone different skills. Never go to copy what others are doing. Don't see your friends are going to these courses and that courses and get misguided, because you are different from her, you are different from him. You find what you are good at. Finding what you are good at is something, is a good habit. Okay, you are following that person and this person, that person will study well and you might not, because you are not capable of that. That person is capable of that. That is the reason he or she is doing well. So remember, don't follow what others do. Do follow what your heart says. That is what you need. All these days, I have been working. I have no supporters. I don't have anyone. I am a single person. If I can do so much of things, means all what I did is just followed my heart, and I never got inspired from anyone or anything, because I want the people to get inspired from me. So remember, you also should be someone like that. And what you have to do is identify your skill. So identify your skill is very important. It took me 2 years to identify my skill. I'm good at speaking a lot. Like I'm like very talkative person, but I'm not every time. But I'm really talkative person with my loved ones and all of them. So then only I realized I can teach well, because I can talk for a long period of time, even though you without even having a water. So communication is one of my skills. Think if you are a good person in talking, yes, you can do speech, you can do debate, you can even become a news reader. Why not? You can. The speaking is not a bad habit. Yes, you have to speak at the right time. Then what else we can talk about? If you like to beautify yourself, of course, you are a good artist. So think like that. Why do you wanted to demotivate yourself by looking at others? You have to motivate yourself by finding something from yourself. That is what you need to understand. Say you are going to start up a business. If you are going to start up a business, say I'm going to sell some brownies, for example. Okay, brownie is an old business, but I'm going to just use an example. Say I'm going to sell some brownies. Now I'm going to say that in my QR code, say I'm going to give a business card with my QR code. If the person is sending a picture by taking a picture of the food, and if they're tagging us me in Instagram or WhatsApp or whatever it is, I am giving 10% discount. Now this will can get attract more people, right? It can attract more people. Or if you have been recommending your the my business to someone else, and if that person says your code number, and I will give 10% to your friend. So that is how you start up a business. Always try to give some, like, what do you say, a kind of a small discount, not a big discount offers or sales or whatever. So that is how you will be reaching. I have seen so many business brands, like, what do you say, like skincare brands, or I have been seeing certain food, like restaurants and all of them, they used to give some discounts and offers. Like think about Pizza Hut, will you? Every day there's an offer, free, buy one get one free. Buy big pizza and you get a medium one. You buy a large, you get a small. The next time you get this one, 10%, 20% off. Why? They always, there is a selling. It doesn't matter if you give 20%, you will go under loss. No, you will get introduced to more customers. So that is how you learn. And don't let the people to bargain you. You now, say for example, you got a friend here, okay, and this is you, and you are selling the, usually you are selling a brownie for 300 rupees, imagine. And you're a friend having, now you know your friend is a person who is bargaining. If the person is bargaining, think you're going to give 350 for her, and when she's bargaining, you say, okay, I'll give for 300. Now what she will think, you have been reducing the price, and then that is 300. That means you are already came to the point where you're not going to reduce your price. This is your original business price. But since you know that person is going to bargain, you're going to give it for 350. That is the business. That is how even our known people, they do like that for us only. But I know very well that is a business technique, and that is a one kind of a marketing way. And that is how you need to remember. Did you understand? Did you understand? Now, whenever you talk about the business name, can someone tell me, like, if you are a people who have been started with the business, just let me know what are the business are you all following? Anyone, like you all can say, I'm doing nowadays, I'm started to do this one and all of them. Anyone? Yeah. If you are good at cursive writing, you can do calligraphy, frames, and all of them. Of course, you can go with that. Minha, both are good. ICT or econ can both of them can be good. Okay, mixology, watches, very good. Henacons and all of them. So now whenever you talk about the business names, okay, now you know this one, no, in science we know Newton's law, something like Newton's law in science we know, no. Why did he named it as Newton? Now his name, the one who introduced the Newton's law is Isaac Newton, no. Just because everyone should know about Newton, he kept it as a Newton law. Like that, our people, they do a mistake. Like say, for example, now say there is a girl called Huda. Let's imagine there's a girl called Huda. Now she's going to start up with baking. Now whenever she wanted to start with the baking and she also wanted to get famous, her name also should be in everyone's mind. Remember, the word Huda should be mentioned in your brand name. The word Huda has to be mentioned in the brand name. For example, I'll say Bakes by Huda. Bakes by Huda. I'm just talking about it. So whenever you wanted to, now say you are doing a craft, we say craftified by Amaya. Like we can say, like you can start up your brands by your own name. So why do you wanted to like copy like Mehendi by this person and that person? But those are all trendy. But I'm saying this is also one way you can reach to the people. Okay, so that is one way you can reach, right? So always make your brand name simple, catchy, and clear. Don't use big names and all of them. People will not remember. Only few people I remember, right? So now, how are you going to promote your business now? If you have a skill and if you wanted to start up your business and you're already running a business, if you wanted to grow your page, now say if I wanted to grow my page for free. Imagine always you have to use a trending audio. Trending audio means say nowadays the song that is trending, if you're using, people will love to see your video. Even I'm getting attracted for that. In case if I see any loved videos, the videos with the audio that is trending, of course I will watch. So that is the first thing. Whenever you're making a video, the video should be with the trending audio. That is one thing. And whenever you have been started a business, say you are making henna cone, so you can share your behind scenes. How are you making the henna cone? How much of effort you are giving? Like that you can give. Then what you can say, you can make the people to join your WhatsApp group or Facebook and say you will be promoting their business as well as they will promote you like one after the other. Like we can say if they share your poster, you have to share their poster. So this is one way of communication, having a business people to grow. So always remember, success is not only on spending. Okay, you can't spend every time. Influencers giving money and spending is not success, but in being consistent and creative is the success. Consistent, say there is a one day there is no one in your business but still you are working hard, that makes you successful. You don't give up on what you're doing. So that is what you need to know. Did you understand? Say you are good in drawing, you can even improve your skills by learning in YouTube, you in the Canva, in the Pinterest. You can get some ideas, inspirings. In IG, in Instagram, you can explore and see some things. Like websites like Hustle, there is a website called Hustle Stack. Okay, so that website will help you to have some digital business ideas and all of them. These all are for free. You can explore them and do. But some people, what do? They have a phone, always watching a reel that is not non-related. You have to spend your time for what you have been growing. So people are like, they think, okay, I have a phone, I have data, let's work on. Now your parents are suffering and you are just on the phone and waiting, and that doesn't matter. Remember, you have to work hard and you can't be a burden for someone else. That is what it can be, a boy or a girl. Learn to self grow by yourself. Learn to be self sufficient. You should be a person to pay for yourself. That is what you have to know. Clear with that? Understood that? I hope you have got a clear guidance about it. Always remember, you have to pick up yourself, you have to understand, you have to watch some daily tutorials, you have to practice it yourself. And what else we can say? You can post your progress. Sometimes I will post, I will say I'm going doing this and that and all. You have to take rest, don't give up. You have to get feedback from the people. Now say for example, I'm doing a makeup, and what I will do is I'm going to make up my friend or somewhere, and I will show it to my parents and all. I will get the feedback. Then if that is good, they will tell this is wrong, that is correct, that is all. Don't go to show to your friends, just show to your family members. I mean, like you're within your members, they will correct your mistakes. So within yourself, if you are correcting your mistakes, you can keep on practicing and do it well. If you ask me, to be honest, whatever the skills I know right today is all what I self learned, and whatever it is, I know very well 100%. Without even mistakes, I will do 100%. In that way, you have to learn. So remember, it doesn't matter that you're going for a course and whatever you are learning. I see so many people for the baking, still they are charging 95,000, 70,000 and all. It's useless, okay? It's useless. Why? What is the reason? If you're spending 90,000, 70,000 and all, everyone in your town, everyone near your house knows baking, and who is going to buy? Think like that. Why are you going to spend? But why can't you learn it by yourself? And why can't you just do a simple one, a basic one, to know what it is? Later you can develop your skills by watching the tutorials in YouTube or whatever it is. So that is how you save your money. Not all about spending. People are crazy, they are spending just because they wanted to go for some things, and they wanted to spend a lot in that courses and that courses and this courses, and they doesn't know anything. But if you're spending more than 30,000 for a course, now say for example, if you're spending a lot on baking or henna or whatever it is, it's crazy, okay? So you should do something below than that. And if you're doing something like like say you're going to do a degree and all, if you're spending that, 100% I'm okay with that. If you're spending like lakhs and all for whatever you are learning for the A levels and O levels and all, remember, I'm talking about the skills. I'm not talking about the A levels and degrees and masters. It's a different set of stories. But if you come to the skills, but like what do you say, spending within the 10,000 and all is fine. You are something you're practicing, no children. But whenever you talk about like the skills, like what do you say, baking and all of them, if you're spending more than lakhs and all, to be honest, it's a waste of money, okay? It's a waste of money. I knew few people who learned like that, and they have been spending a lot on the things that is all basic only. For the basic itself, they had been spending. Then nothing else in advance and all, nothing. You have to learn it by yourself. You see certain people, whoever is getting earned nowadays, what are they doing? They are being self-taught. That is what you need to understand. So whenever you talk about something, always remember, whenever you sell, now say when we talk about money, now money is very important, because if you wanted to study further, if you wanted to live further, then the money is very important. So how are you going to do? Say for example, I'm going to sell a book. If I'm going to sell a book, you can't just sell the book, okay? You should take the cost of the material, then your effort and the profit, and then everything together only you have to do it. Say for example, I have made a book, it is costing 100 rupees to make. I will add 150 rupees for my time, for my creativity. So totally it will be costing 250 rupees. That is how you give. Some people, they know all the things, doesn't know to give the price also. Some people, they text me every time, teacher, how to give this one, how much should I sell this henna code and all of them, but doesn't know. Why? Whenever you are studying a skill, remember how to sell that also. Remember how to price that also. How are you going to price that? By the materials, along with what? Along with the materials, along with the time and your creativity, you are going to sell. So that is what. So whenever I'm talking about the skills related to the next 3 years and the trending skills, the trending skill is going to be all related to ICT. If you are a student who is really good in ICT, and if you have done all ICT in O levels, and if you haven't done ICT in your O levels, you can start up your career now itself with the basics courses. Like you can go for ICBT campus, or you can go for like NIBMS. So those places are like really authentic and really worth. But ICBT, I do not recommend 100%, because like NSBM SLIT, you can go there, they do very well. Other than that, the newly open courses and all newly open branches, don't go, okay? So I am giving a strict warning for you. if the person has opened newly for any what do you say, like the new courses, if they have been open like new places to do courses and all, like they will say, to be honest, once you check their boardings only you can go. Before others are joining, if you started to go, you will be the first victim for them, right? So make sure whenever you do something, you have to think before you do. Clear with that. Clear with that. And whenever you start the business, think whether what I'm starting is going to benefit others. If you're doing something that will not benefit others, that is not going to be the successful business. So say I'm going to do a let's imagine I'm going to do a frame business. I have to think from everyone's side, the low class people, high class people, middle class. Now that's how you think. Now poor people, they won't buy, rich people will buy. Not like that. You have to sell something that can bought by everyone, especially food can be bought by everyone, but not food. Everyone is doing food. Then if you think about, like, what do you say, you can target the big people. That means your work also has to be luxury, it should be also be branded, it should be professional. So you have to think of from your side what you can do. So that is how you do, and what you do, what you love, what you do is the real business starts. Got it? Understood? Now, certain days there are so many trending people are there. Like, what do you say? Now, say, I am a baker and I know to do photography. Being a baker and doing a photography, I can become a food blogger. I can become a food blogger. I saw so many people has become a food blogger. Why? They are good in baking as well as they are good in photography. Say you are good in art. Someone said they are good in what? Good in for calligraphy. Say you are good in calligraphy or whatever. And then I'm going to go with the digital design. So finally I'm opening up my t-shirt business, t-shirt printing business. Say, and I'm good in speaking and I'm good in teaching. Then what? Online tutor. I'm good in writing and social media content creator. So that means one or two, if you have one or two skills, combine both of them, mix match it, and start up a unique business. That is how you do it. So unique business comes from whatever you are doing it, no? So before we wrap up, now there are some, what do you say, there are some question books I gave it, no? Worksheets. So how are we going to do the worksheets? Have you all taken a screenshot or have you all taken the worksheets? Yeah. Okay, right. In the worksheets, in the first worksheet, I have been given. Okay, right. I hope you all have taken a worksheet, and in that, I have mentioned what are the 5 things I enjoy doing. Can you all write the 5 things what you enjoy doing? Quickly. Yeah, you are talking about yourself, huh? Talking with yourself. So you have to write. Don't have a book, don't have a printed, take a paper, write today, write now, right now. It's okay. How old are you? You can write now. What are the 5 things I enjoy doing? It's a self-assessment. You know, planners, no? We say student planner, teachers planners and all. You are planning from yourself. You have to write it. Keeping in your brain, you will forget. I'm a person who keep in my mind and then I forget what I have to do next. So remember, guys, you have to write. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Write what are the 5 things you enjoy doing. Yeah. Any two you can send me in the chat. I'll get inspired from you, of course. I can get inspired from my students, yeah? Okay, very nice. I see henna, then painting, reading, food, henna, very good, right? Covering books, of course, that looks unique. Calligraphy, writing, nice. Henna, design, okay, skincare, teaching, directing, wow, that's really nice. Flower bouquet, wow, that's nice, Nabila. Right then, cooking, applying henna, editing, organizing. Organizing is of course very nice. Taking photos, very nice. Wow, you all are talented than me, guys. You all are talented than me, of course. So crochet, crafts, right? That's really nice to see. People from different places sending me so many responses, and it looks really nice. Decorating cake is your skill. You're creative. If you know to decorate cake, you're a creative person. Searching all to know. Learning new technology. That's right. Learning new technology, of course. You will be a researcher soon. So what are the 5 things I enjoy doing? You, let's say, drawing, cooking, making DIY crafts, editing videos, helping friends with the problems. These all are like what you are doing, enjoying. Okay, next question is, what are the 3 things people say I am good at? Think about what people say. What are the 3 things people say I am good at? People can be your family members too. If you can control your anger, is also good. If you are a person, your parents say you're very kind, also good. Okay, your parents saying you're good in calligraphy. Yes. Singing, nice, Abdullah. Aisha, talking like, okay. Storytelling, leadership skills, communication, patience, right? Nice. Mobile knowledge, music, singing, right? Good. Dancing, right? That's nice. Talking like parrot, decorating. So if you're a person who loves decorating, go and do interior designing. There are very rare people doing interior designing. You earn like, lakhs and lakhs in very few days. Interior designing, if you're a person who loves in decorating and all, I would recommend interior designing. Modeling, talking about vehicles, nice, unique, good. So people says about this video editing. Critical thinking is good. You can start up your psychology, consoling others, psychology, counseling, and all of them. Right, good. Taking new ideas on money makings. That's really nice. You can start up with that. And giving advice to the people. Direct concept a video, right? You can become a director too. That's really nice. So according to me, what are the 3 things people say I'm good at is explaining things clearly. That's the reason I have become a teacher. Then designing creative things. That's what I love, the crafts and all. Being patient and being friendly are the people that people started to tell about it, right? Okay. Accordingly, now say any of the 3 things I told. No, out of these 3 things you can choose one thing and you can start up your own business with that. Like I said, I love explaining what are the explaining things. Say for example, now if I'm a person who is explaining a thing, I have become a teacher or a teaching person, then remember that is going to be my main motive, right? Now what are you going to write is, now say today in 2025, before the 2025 end, you have to write skill I want to learn this year. What are the skill you want to learn this year? If I can, I'll make this wish come true. Yes, I wanted to see the majority of the people love what skill I want to learn this year. What you wanted to learn this year. I can give you options, like I can teach you them. Okay, so majority says lots of unique things I can see. I see lots of unique things over here. Sales, graphic designing. So if it is a sales, you have to go with the business management. Accounting, yes, that also comes under business. Videography, AI, I love AI. Skin career, of course, computer graphic technology, that is also a good work. Painting, yes. So this year you are going to learn all of them. Are you sure with that? Of course, I can give you the chance for that. I know you are the people who have been joining, no? I will give you a tutorial on graphic designing for free. And then I'll be giving an update on the web designing. Like the things that you're going to earn in next few years, I will be giving you an idea. Okay. So I will be giving, now you all are the people who has been joining the live session. Now for those people, we'll be giving a set of link or set of things that I'll be teaching them. But anyways, this is going to be what are you going to learn within this year. Digital marketing is really nice. Making candles also good. Decoration, hacking, right? That's nice. typing very fast. Maybe you're chatting really good. That is typing very fast nowadays also good. Now so many business companies, they really want it. Which will be more worth in future? The which will be more worth in future is skin analysis. That is the one who is advising on your skin type and all of them. Then when it comes to the ICT side, data analysis, data science, then AI, then about coding, the first rank I would give for the AI, the second rank is for the data science, then the data analyst, data technology. Those people will be like interior designers, then the people related to what? Good, Afra. That's a really good business. Where do you live actually? Think about in your area if anyone is selling that, or if they are not selling and you're going to start up newly, people will definitely come to you. That is how. Then cybersecurity is also good, but nowadays the cybersecurity, the people are very what do you say? It has become less demanded. In 2020, like you can check, there's a graph which is now trending business and trending study and all of them. You can go on with that. Many people are mostly posting about henna, even if I feel like I should but feel like very common and any advice. Like, what do you say? Nowadays, people do henna, but you do something different in unique way. Henna, let's say people do the organic henna, but you are going to say instant henna. You're going to apply for the instant henna. You're going to only do for the party hennas, a different set of designs, or you're going to do face painting for the children. Definitely, all the restaurants will take you if you're doing face paintings for the opening ceremonies and all. Do that. You can do henna plus pasting, like you are going to give a like a offer, like not like only on each time you're going to do like a offers. Detective is really nice. Then what about canvas Arabic calligraphy? Doesn't seem popular around SL. Does that sound good, ma'am? Yes, that is really nice. Calligraphy, I said, in most the Saudi and the Middle East country, they used to write the calligraphy, like the Arabic calligraphy, right? So most of the time they do that. But in Sri Lanka, it's very rare. You can try it on the t-shirts. You can try the Arabic font on the t-shirts with the couple names or the family names, like kind of a font with a different mosaic paint. You can try like that. People will definitely come and purchase, and that is 100%. Okay, this is a unique business that I can give. If you have any idea, you can do. Fatima, yeah, that is a good idea, but you have to think what kind of a business. I mean, like you said, chai, it's a good idea. What kind of? You have to have a category. Nowadays, people do like what do you say? Mint chai, masala chai. You can try them out, but do something differently. The presenting way should be very different, and it should be really different from what you are doing. Do you understand? So you have to give a try with something like what do you say? Certainly different. Okay, so you know that whenever you talk about powerful rules, I use 3 powerful rules. Be proud of your progress. Every new design things are going to be your progress. Done is better than perfect. Treat failures as a feedback. Remember, if you fail in something, it's a feedback. If someone is putting you down, that's a good motivation. So remember, relatives or someone is saying, she's not doing anything, that and this and all, then think, okay, someone is motivating me. I am going to be a person who is going to do that. So remember, you don't need to be a rich person or perfect person or even smartest person in the class to be successful. You need only 3 things. Say you might be a person, backbencher, middle bencher. You might be like that person. I'm saying you don't need to be a rich person. I was not a rich person, but still, Alhamdulillah, I'm keep on working. Remember, you need only 3 things. One is what? Skill. You need action. You need to believe in yourself. Believing in yourself is 100%. I know sometimes you will get demotivated. Don't worry. There is someone to help you out with whatever the things that you are demotivation. You have got the power to create something amazing. So I can't wait to see you what you to do with. I wanted to see you that you have to be successful one day. Okay, you have to say me, I'm doing this one today and I'm super proud of you. You're doing that today, I'm super proud of you. I wanted to see that. I can't wait to see that you have been successful. That is what I wanted to see very well. So that is what I wanted to see you where you are in next 2 to 3 years. So always remember, nowadays most of them are trying to lose weight. So we can anything for that as a career. Yes, of course, you can be a dietitian planner. Nowadays, dietitian planner is earning well, okay, for a day from per person. That she or she is taking for a per planner, 3,000. And then I contacted one person. For a month, she is asking as a personal trainer for 30,000, 35, 33. That means she's not only focusing on me, she's focusing on certain people. Imagine nowadays people earning lakhs. We only thinking of thousands and 10,000s. No, think high, you will reach high. If you think, no, if I have only 50,000 is enough, no, like not like that. Think about billions, then you go on. So you want to see through your naked eyes that the billions are in front of you. Think like that, children. Like you need to work hard. Your grandchildren, think your children and your grandchildren should not suffer like you are suffering today, right now. So you have to work hard for what you need and start being unique. Never compare yourself from anyone. You are unique and you are born to be unique. You all of us have a unique skill. Find out your unique skill. If you need any guidance, if you want to know what are the things and everything, remember I am there for you. I will help you out and everything because I have overall research and I have overall ideas about whatever the things. Don't come and ask me about tailoring. I don't know tailoring. But rest of them, I'm good at. I'm good at that. So that's how you have to be. Right. So, good storytelling in business. That means you should be a good director or story writer or a poem writer. People will buy your books. There are bookworms. They will definitely buy your books. Start up writing books. You will be famous one day. How do we manage our skill practicing time with our daily activity? Most of the time, I would be helping the cleaning, the family. That means you have to have a separate time. You have to plan your day. Say you take a planner. Monday, I'm going to do this work. I'm going to separate 2 hours for my skill practicing. I'm going to identify who I am. I'm going to recite. I'm going to do this. So think like that, and you have to do that. That is how you do it. How you manage your time during your A level and got into Unity. The thing is, the main thing I didn't continuously focus on. Like I did my A levels, then I took a 2 break, and then again I have to come back to the uni, and still it's going on. And like it's like this. I'm not a rich person, so because of that, I have to earn, I have to do, and I have to do it. So for some reason, I have been stopping my classes right now, then again I had to resume back. So that means whenever you are taking a break, I started to improve my skill. Then whenever I'm into the university, I do not do anything for my skill. I just focus on my exam. So you have to take a break and do it. That's how. So my story is different from your story. So you may not have that and you can't do that. So you have to find a better time to improve yourself. That is how you do it, right? How to identify your skill is main thing is do what you love. That means it whatever the things that you like. Now say if you are a dance, say you are a good person in dance, say according to some reason the religion is not allowing, but don't worry, you can even practice the small kids for dancing, like whatever the dancing. Nowadays parents wanted to send their children out of their home for just to take some rest. The little kids, you can start up with some workshops like creativity workshops, dancing, like what do you say, making their own food down. Little children, you can manage it. Per children, you can get 1,000 or 1,500. Many students will come, many children will come. You can do something unique. Even you can start up with the craft workshop with the little ones. You can target the little children because the little children will be sent by the parents, but not the elder ones. Elder ones, they are like, they will see whether you are like that or professional or anything. No, but for the little things, they will not think about it. They will just send you. So just focus on the little things. Focus on the middle-aged people. Focus on those set of people. You can do something out of that. Clear? You can start, Dana. You can do it. I will help you to go on with that. You can start with the foundation or diploma, then go with the degree, or you can go HND, the high national diploma. Then after that, you can go with that. Almost, I hope that I have been given you the right guidance and you have to find your own skills. So this is a little motivation for you all to stay healthy, start progressing for your future. And that is what I needed so far. So remember, I am here for you to help you anytime, whenever you wanted to contact me. Of course, I will help you, but I will take a bit of time to reply you. But anyways, I had been helping many people and still I wanted to help more people to be successful in their life. And all the very best for your future. Keep working hard, be rich, be successful, be happy, and do whatever you want. Help the people like you are people like you are who are suffering right now. So keep working hard. All the very best for your future endeavors. Have a good day. Sure, Fatima, I'll talk about it. Mm, yes, Minha, it will be worth. Bye.